No, this is yours.
Adam Goodwin,
And
I want my Joker Joker TV.
Clowns, no.
Welcome to Joker Joker TV.
Episode 108.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool opening for the show. That was Mr. 8. We got a new piece from him.
Oh, yeah. Now, that song just got released, didn't it?
Yeah, that's right there's the album cover.
Totally cool factor.
The Eighth Dimension Here,
The
how do I do
eighth
it?
dimension.
Point this way, yeah. This right here, album cover. So that just came out, let's see, that was July 16th.
July
that
the
came out.
16th, yeah.
And a little fun fact about this album is the last song on the album feature is like a bonus track, and it features Zachy Sickness.
Oh, yeah, he's a classic, too.
So we've played some
You
Zach-
definitely want to get those.
Yeah, we played some of him on the show in the past. And we hear that Zachy Sickness, Mr. 8, and Riley Weber are teaming up to do something. So
Now, that's a heavy combination right there.
it is a heavy combination, yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to see some really cool stuff with that.
I wonder how many of those guys are in the chat right now.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I saw Riley in there, but
Hello, Riley.
hey, what's up, Riley? So yeah, we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. On the show today, we have lots of fun happening. They'll start off by talking about what's in the background.
What's in the background?
Hey, let's go ahead and remove the album cover and that was. And so we've got in the background right now is video art being created on the spot. He's in the other studio right now making this happen. This is video art by Jay Anderssen.
Jay Anderssen.
And that also known as Eliot, which we had on the show a couple times. He was at AssFest a couple weekends ago,
jamming it out too.
And he also is the one of the founders of Super Carnival Records.
Oh yeah,
or
classic.
Super Carnival Recordings, I should say.
Super Carnival Recordings, yeah.
So throughout the episode, we're gonna have him doing weird video art in the background.
Even better.
Yeah. So the whole episode, we're not just giving him like little 15-minute segment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do we have sound too, or is it only visuals? I can't.
Only visuals for now.
All
yeah.
Right. Well, we're gonna have an interview with Jay Anderssen in a little while, but first, let's see what else we have on the show. Let's see. We talked about Mr. 8's album release. At the end of the show, we have a big announcement because this weekend, Saturday, we have a special event happening here at the studio.
What time will that be happening at the studio this weekend, by the way?
You don't know?
No, I have no idea.
I don't either.
Yeah. It's going to be a surprise for everybody.
But it's in the evening, you know.
Oh, okay, so it's in the evening.
It's an evening show. So
no sense showing up here at like 7 in the morning.
No.
Yeah, you probably won't be up by then.
I'd say, 8 o'clock. I don't know. We have to look at the flyer and see. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I'll see if I can figure out that information by the end of the show.
Yeah, no, I was just asking so I know what time to be here.
Yeah. So that's Saturday, July 23rd here at the Joker Gallery. Also, we've got, like I said, we have Jay Anderssen in the house. But we also have a special guest in here, Brad from Bad Straples. He's in here, and we're going to
Bad Straples. Yes,
we're going to talk to him for a split second about some things we got in the works. Anybody that's into VHS glitching, VHS bootlegging, or if you're a filmmaker that is into VHS filmmaking. You want to stay tuned, and we're going to talk about that in a little while. So let's see. All right, is that all we got the intro here in the beginning? Because I'm ready to watch some PeePop.
I'm ready to watch some stuff.
All right, well, we got a new PeePop. This is episode 23 of PeePop, and it's called The Johnny Depp Trial. So
the Johnny Depp Trial.
You can imagine.
Stu, what are you doing?
Making chocolate pudding.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've completely lost control of my life.
Stu, I'm worried about Tommy, and according to Dr. Lipshit...
Hold the fuck up. Did you just say lip shits? You have the nerve to lecture me about chocolate pudding, and you take advice from some jackass named Lip Shits?
Man, what's up, dickhead?
You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker asshole! You know my name is Yosemite Bob! Yeah, dance, boy!
Jesus, Bob, it's a joke, man. Let's drop the guns, huh?
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
What did you say?
Looking like a double-wide surprise. God damn.
Oh, come on, Bob. You know I didn't mean nothing by that.
It's Wabbit season. This is for Elmer.
Well, time to kill what little brain cells I have left. Ooh, a TV remote. Perfect.
Hey, buddy, my eyes are up here. Hey, my dick's down here.
Oh, Chief Quimby.
Gadget, Chief Quimby here. We need you desperately at the Quimby household. Stat!
I'm on the way, Chief. What seems to be the problem? Have mad agents broken in again? Has your daughter been kidnapped?
Not quite, Gadget. You see, it's me and Mrs. Quimby's anniversary, and I'm having some performance issues.
Say no more, Chief. Inspector Gadget is on the...
Seriously, I've tried everything. Viagra, various stimulation techniques, the prostate thing.
Chief?
It still looks like an understuffed sausage casing hanging in the breeze.
Ah, Quimby. TMI, man.
You ever see a dead turtle? How its neck hangs out of the shell?
Quimby, for the love of fucking God.
It's like that, but like through a bush of old Christmas tinsel.
God damn it, Quimby. Do you want my fucking help or not?
I'll see you at 6.
Inspector Gadget is always on duty. I guess. Go, go, Gadget marriage saver.
Elmer, why would you shit in my bed, man?
You know, you're such a baby, Johnny. I didn't shit in your bed, okay?
This is not the pep tech, mate.
I'm sorry I didn't climb up there and properly soft serve it into your pillow, okay?
It's the curse of the brown cow.
But, like, okay, your bed wasn't shit in, Johnny, okay? It was pooped on.
Don't tell me what it feels like. Two of you big shit on.
You know, it was... So what if I shit in your bed? That doesn't... It's 2022, Johnny. You know, women shit. And when we get angry, we punch holes in walls and shit into those holes. I mean, gosh.
Wait, hold up. You mean to tell me this bitch shitted in your bed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap. From this day forth, you shall be known as Amber Turd. Case closed.
Alas, Amber Heard, for you always remember today is the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Good grief! What kind of shit show did we all just witness? I think we all just witnessed Johnny get justice. We also just witnessed the first time a man won an argument against a woman on live television. Yes, Johnny, yes. Shh. They're replaying highlights of the pile of shit's cross-examination. Would you pipe down, boy? The only person piping me down is Stuart.
There I was, just minding my own business, doing my morning crossword puzzle and thinking of a 4-letter word that rhymes with herd. When all of a sudden, It's like the ground opened up beneath me. Next thing I know, I'm properly soft-served onto some poor guy's pillow.
Oh, shit!
So how did that make you feel, Mr. Turd?
Please, call me Pile. That broad's name is Turd now.
Yes, pardon me. And how did that make you feel, Mr. Pile?
Are you kidding me? Like $1 million. Can you even imagine what it would feel like to wake up on Johnny Depp's pillow? Oh, tremendously comfortable.
Ew, I could only imagine. Johnny's sheets are probably made out of, like, imported unicorn skin or something. Yeah. Real funny. Not as funny as this lady openly snorting cocaine in the courtroom. Oh, yeah. Jesus, are all these people on drugs?
Have you ever seen Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka movie?
Do I have to answer that question?
It's like they're all mocking us at this point, aren't they? You're damn right!
My name is Chad and I shave lines into my eyebrows. You trying to be a single mom? No? Well, no? Okay, well, chlamydia is the best I can do then.
Seriously, I've tried everything. Viagra, various stimulation techniques, the prostate thing.
Have you ever seen Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka movie?
Joker TV challenge.
All right, what is it?
No, what we do is have our friends from around the world submitting a 15 to 30 second video.
So any artist out there?
Any artist out there. It's going to be a promo video for the show.
All right.
You know, hey, maybe what Joker means to you, whatever it is, 15 to 30 seconds, the wildest, greatest, craziest thing you can do.
There you go.
That works. This contest ends on August 1st,
We
1
need to
month
have
from now.
Everything turned in.
Less than a month. It's
here you
actually the
go.
7th
Right
today,
now,
but-
submit to tvjokerjoker@gmail.com.
What's that? Robot life.
Yes, yes. So that was Showbiz Pizza.
Yeah, I saw Riley saying Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. That was that was pre Chuck E. Cheese. You know, Showbiz was like the grandfather of Chuck.
Yeah, and I mean, I wonder, did Chuck E. Cheese like buy out Showbiz, or did they just put them out of business?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so that was "Hey Kid, I'm a Computer."
Hey Kid, I'm a Computer.
By the act CHPNDL. So we've played a couple CHPNDL videos over the last couple months. We've got tons to play, so we'll throw them in there every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, in the background, you're seeing visual VHS. I guess glitching and mixing, and we'll talk to him in the interview on the next host.
See, you got me fooled because I thought we were watching the James Webb stuff.
Oh yeah. It looks all spacey.
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, I'm glad you said spacey.
Yeah.
We got something cool coming up.
What?
Okay, so NASA has they got some new gigantic rocket, biggest rocket ever.
Oh yeah.
Right? Okay, it's called Artemis.
NASA, or is this like space?
I don't know. It's Artemis. I call everything NASA. If it's going into space and it's a rocket,
we'll have to look it up.
Yeah. But if it's not NASA, hey, don't please Artemis, don't be feel bad because hey, it's just my ignorance.
Yeah.
But anyway. They are in August.
Yeah.
They're launching 3 dummies up to the moon. It's going to be orbiting around the moon for about a month, and then it's going to come back.
So they're sending Republicans to the moon?
Well, yeah, I thought at first, but apparently these are regular dummies. Yeah.
So crash test dummies?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
moon crash test.
They basically want to see if the environmentals work on there. You know.
Yeah.
To last like the whole month while they're, orbiting.
Okay. Yeah, so they don't want to put a real person in there to test the equipment out, huh?
But assuming that works out good and they don't blow up or anything, then they're going to launch Artemis 2, which is actually going to have people on there.
Oh, okay.
And then that's going to go around the moon, for like, I don't know, I'm assuming a month. And then...
So they're not landing on the moon?
No. That is Artemis 3.
Oh,
now, here's the cool thing.
Okay.
Artemis 3 is going to have a person of color and a woman.
Yeah.
So we're going to have the first woman on the moon.
Wait. The first woman?
First woman on the moon, yeah.
There's not been a woman on the moon yet?
No,
Oh, man.
It's been a man's world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be...
surprising.
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's been women astronauts.
Yeah, that's true.
But none of them have set foot on the moon.
Nobody, no woman has...
Even like the Chinese, they don't have women on the moon?
No, no. Well, all the Moonies were Americans. No,
there's Chinese on the moon too.
No, they have the little rovers driving around.
Okay, so no people on the moon. Okay.
No people on the moon right now.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the first black person too. So that's gonna be cool too.
First black. Wow, that's interesting. Well, good. Finally, it's about time.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
All right, so let's see what's coming up next. Cacti Lights. So we've got a video called "Hey There, Darling." This is a part of their Cacti Mansion series that they're doing, which is like a chronicalizing their life on tour and living in Japan. So these guys are from Japan. And they are going on tour. I'm not sure when their tour starts. I didn't get a tour poster. We have a poster, though. Bring up the poster for Redline.
Redline.
Yeah, right there. So this is there's a place here in town called Redline, which does like punk shows and metal shows and some really cool shows. It's a little bit off the beaten path. It's not downtown Athens. It's out by the
like
airport.
1958 Winterville Road.
Yeah, so right there next to the airport. If you're in this area. So Cacti Lights will be playing at Redline on Wednesday, July 27th. So that's next week. But I wanted to mention it now because we won't be able to mention it next week. It'll be too late.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the next day, which is Joker TV night.
Episode 109 plays,
109,
right?
yeah. Cacti Lights are going to be here in the studio.
All the way from Japan.
Yep, all the way from Japan. So they're playing 2 shows in town the same week, getting their bang for the buck for their tour.
Nice, yeah.
So we're gonna play a little piece of the Cacti Lights Cacti Mansion series that they're doing. They have a lot more of this in their links, so just follow the links. But tune in next week to make sure you're here to see them live in studio.
Oh yeah, they're going to be really good.
All right, well, let's check those videos out.
Oh my goodness.
An oasis in a mountain valley, somewhere by a stream. Listen to those crickets singing and remember what we need. It's just you and me. Come on up to Cacti Mansion with a song we can sing. Come on up to Cacti Mansion with a song and a dream. Hey there, little darling.
Say where you are going. Now and on the morrow, 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 now and on the morrow. Time burns, can't be borrowed. Soon learn we are hollow. Time burns, can't be borrowed. Soon learn we are hollow in this
Emptiness. Somehow we exist.
Count out every kiss and lazy morning. Count out every kiss and lazy morning. Count out every kiss and lazy morning in you.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I am vengeance. I am Prat Man. Criminals, beware.
Oh shit, Phil?
Oh bloody hell, Larry, you just wrecked me video camera.
I was just going to tell everyone to check out our other store and check out our new merch.
Okay, let's just move on to show them the other merch. Idiot. Our store this shop ships to India from Forge's Mini Market.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Wow.
Sound's back
What
on.
I was saying was that. Wow.
Yeah.
That was cool. Now,
That was cool.
we weren't planning on talking about this, right? But I have come across quite a few friends in the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of at that July howling at the moon. Maybe the depression's hitting, the suicide thing.
Yeah.
Now, had I had thought about it, I would have looked up the number that they've been posted on Facebook and all your other social media stuff about, number you can call them. They got, a hotline number. It's like 911, but it's like 988 or some shit like that.
For what?
The people that are all howling at the moon and were wanting to, be depressed or hurting themselves or whatever, so they can get you to talk to somebody.
So they need somebody to talk to. There's a number?
Yeah, there's a number now. I don't remember what the number was. I just remember seeing it on social media. Sorry about that. We'll have to look that one up and get back to you on it. But
so if you're depressed out there, first of all, you need to go look the number up. So and then you can call them up and say, "Hey, I'm depressed and I need some help."
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
you're making them do a lot of work.
Well, dude, if you're depressed, you're going to be thinking of a plan anyway. Why not plan on finding that number?
Yeah, well.
That would be kind of cool.
Anyways, what you saw there, the last thing was Tears for the Dying. That was called Go Die. So, yeah, and then right before that, we had the xExDx.
xExDx.
We played them before. So now the Tears for the Dying, they just put out an EP called Eyes Wide Open in the Dark. And that was released June 22nd. And I believe it didn't feature that song. That was an older song. But I think some of the stuff we played last week was off that new release. So. And then right before that, you saw the xExD. Wait, am I saying it right? xExDx.
xDx.
I gotta do 3
A
X's.
drunk man's noise. Now,
so that was we've featured them before, and those were the guys. One guy's from Germany, and one guy's from Mexico City, Mexico.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So, and they
didn't you say Joe was from Mexico?
Joe. Where you get that name from?
I don't know. You had one of them two names.
No, you got Nils is from
Germany, yeah.
And then Roberto.
Roberto, yeah, I knew it was either Joe or Roberto.
It's Mexico City, Mexico. So, and they work over, basically collaborating over the internet,
awesome.
to create these things. The video there was created by Nils. So, anyways, a really cool piece. They also have Nils does a project called the Cross Globe Noise Project for Peace, which we also have featured in the show in the past.
Cross Globe.
So
what was that again? Cross Globe. What?
The Cross Globe Noise Project for Peace.
Noise Project for Peace.
He has people submit pieces to be on that, and it's more of a collaborative effort with a bunch of people. So,
even was that wasn't like the 4 minute and 33 second guy, was it? We were talking about that last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
So was some guy that was having something you had to submit.
That was a different thing. Very similar, I guess, in idea.
Okay.
It's different artists submitting to be part of that collaborative effort.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. We noticed a lot in the pandemic. Projects are ended up being that kind of thing. With these two guys, they live on opposite ends of the earth, and so that's the only way they're ever going to be able to collaborate. They've never even met each other in person, I don't think. So.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Now, okay, so yeah, but here would be a really cool collaboration for the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roberto down in Mexico.
Yeah.
Should eat some schnitzel. While, Neil's there.
Yeah.
He could be eating a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something from each other's
right,
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a swap recipe.
One of them's drinking schnapps. That would be the guy, Roberto, right?
Yeah.
And then we have Nils over there, and he could be drinking a margarita.
Yeah. That's a great idea. So right before that, now we had a performance from Jay Anderson. So we've got him here in the studio. Let's bring him in. Let's talk to him for a little bit. Let's see. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Hold on one second.
Just change it to his camera.
Yep, we're still on.
Yeah, it's on. You just gotta You gotta switch it to the right camera. There we go.
Hey.
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like you got a robot voice a little bit, but it's like, it's okay. Yeah, I can hear you though.
All right. Well, first off, dude, we have to thank you for having all the cool background here on all of our host scenes.
Yeah.
You're doing an amazing job on that one.
I was just saying during your performance, like, we should find other artists that do this kind of thing, like the visual elements like this, to be seen on the background. I mean, it like without you did the performance piece that had sound on it. So that was Eliot, right?
Yeah, those were both songs from the last album I released, Flowering Cops.
Okay. All right. When did you release that?
I think that was summer or winter of last year.
Oh, okay.
I think something like that.
So it's been out for a minute.
Yeah,
now.
I have another EP that's coming out. Talk louder.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I have another EP that's coming out at some point. That's a collaboration with Annie Leith.
Oh, cool.
Actually, yeah, she did send me a bunch of violin samples and loops.
We did Annie Leith. Yeah, in fact, she did. The canceled Fest
last year
with us, and she jammed it out on that violin.
Yeah,
she's really.
And her voice is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, it's funny because, when we were watching your actual performance, right, with the music and the lighting and all, and I swear there was parts of it that I swear looked like they came from the James Webb Space Telescope. I thought I saw Uranus, but, the thing that most captivated me was this. That, like we were talking about before, people having their Howlin' at the Moon thing. That music with the video that you did, I don't know how you did it. Well, I'll ask you that in a minute. But it just was so relaxing, and it kind of got like the whole Joker Zen going.
Yeah. Joker Zen. I like that.
So what was your what's your intentions, and how do you come up with your art, and how do you do that cool crap with the video stuff?
So in the past, I've done a lot of stuff with like 16mm and film stuff.
Oh, cool.
But it's like prohibitively expensive.
Yeah. We showed one of your 16mm pieces. Yeah.
And I've recently been getting into like VHS, and I have a VHS C camera. I have 3 of them actually, but
nice.
a lot of that was just stuff that I had shot on the VHS camera, and then I use a program called Resolume, where I sort of put little clips in it, and I can trigger them, and they will sort of play over top of one another.
Yeah.
And then I run that through a Adderall V4 video mixer, and then run that through a BPMC Fritz decontroller. Which is like a glitcher thing.
Yeah.
And so those are all sort of just running in tandem. And I really like VHS because it's a lot more it's all like with 16mm you sort of have the stuff going, and you can do like film loops and project it, but it's a lot harder to manipulate in real time without actually literally burning the film or something, or scratching it. But with VHS, it's like almost like using pedals or something, or like a. And
you got adjustments.
Yeah, so it's like you can control what's going in, just like you can control what's going in with like a synth or something, and then you can manipulate it all with like you would manipulate pedals, and so it has the potential to be a lot more performative, I think.
Now, have you ever heard of a performer called Projectorcism?
Projectorcism?
No,
I haven't.
Oh, he actually mixes 16mm, and the way he does it, and this is insane. I don't think he's performing anymore because he's not be able to get out as much. But he would have this rack built with 16mm projectors hanging from chains. and he'd have like 3 to 6 or more, I don't know, projectors. And he would be able to move the projector in and out, side to side, and he would create a screen going all the way across the side of one venue. Yeah, this guy was amazing. But you reminded me, we were saying you can't mix 16 millimeter. He was able to.
I used to,
and he would splice it and stuff first, and so he knew what was playing. But
I did I've only done. Well, I did a few in art school, but I did one at Flickr. Where I had 3 16 millimeter projectors, and I had loops going on each one.
Nice.
I'd have 2 going at once, and then switch out the loop on the third one, and then turn that on and turn one of the other ones off.
Oh yeah.
And
but that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's a huge pain to set up.
Yeah.
I actually tried to do it again recently, and burned a bunch of film because I hadn't done it in so long. And 16 millimeter is $60 for 3 minutes of film.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's just it's ridiculous.
You got to be a one-take wonder on that deal.
Yeah. So it's that was and I mean, nothing looks like 16 millimeter.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. But also, VHS looks very distinctive.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You can do a lot more in real time with it, which is sort of why I've.
Well, and right now, you have it in the background still. Is it on a? How is it still going right now?
So it's I have Resolume just running a loop.
Okay.
And then it's going through the Adderall and the Fritz D controller. This is actually footage that I got from my friend Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
We've been collaborating, and she sent me a bunch of loops that I chopped up and put into Resolume.
Cool.
And so that, I think during my performance it was mostly my footage, but actually a lot of what I've been showing has been her footage, and then run that through everything.
And so when you say you've been showing, of course you're showing it right now on the episode, but what have you been doing lately with this live? How are you doing this? Are you doing live shows with this projection or something like that?
During Athfest, actually, my band Knoll played a show at the Globe, and I did live VHS footage over top of the bands, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm trying to do that more actively. I would love to.
It's kind of like video DJing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. If there are any bands watching this stream, I would love to do live visuals for you. Just throwing that out there.
So now
what was your record label?
Oh yeah, so I have a very very small record label,
but it got potential to be huge.
Oh yeah,
Man,
it's the next big thing.
It's got a ton of views on Joker so
exactly.
far.
Yeah,
you we
guys
talk
are
about
literally
it all the time.
My biggest fans.
Which is, definitely.
But it's called Super Carnival Recordings.
Super Carnival Recordings.
And that's pretty much just currently, at least, pretty much just an outlet for me and my friends to put out music.
Yeah.
And
So who are some of the artists you've been representing?
So
we've played a couple. So
yeah. So we put out the first Deaf Condors EP. Our friends in Banana, they're actually, my friend Sam, who lives with me, is actually mixing their next album probably as we speak.
Cool. You don't know when that's coming out, do you?
They want to put it out within a couple months, so you better get on it. But and then I've been working on this for 2 years probably, but my friend Tim Foley has an album that I produced for him called This Orbital Jump that should be out in the next month.
Cool.
That release date has had to go back, or had to be pushed back a few times because of various things.
Yeah.
But
So if somebody wants to buy some of the music, they just go to what, Super Carnival Records?
yeah, we have a Bandcamp, and that's mainly the. So yeah, it's Super Carnival Recordings.
Super Carnival Recordings.
Bandcamp.com or something.
Bandcamp.com.
I think I might have missed that link. I got the supercarnivalrecordings.com, the Facebook and the Instagram linked in the description.
The Instagram is the main thing I've been using lately.
Okay.
I don't have an Instagram, and I've just been using the label Instagram, like my personal one. So I don't know if you guys have watched or like looked at any of the stories, but I've just been like aggressively shit posting on the label Instagram, which whatever. But yeah, so Tim's album is going to be out in the next month, and then the collaborative EP that I'm doing with Annie Leith.
Right after that.
Those are the two main things we've. And
how long have you been working on that thing with Annie? Because I remember her talk. We'll have to look back at that interview. She was talking about something
that she was working on, but it was top secret. Yeah.
I wonder if she was talking about the project with you.
Yeah, it could be.
That would be
interesting. Okay.
She has so much stuff going on.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Because that was just me. Because I also book the Flickr ambient nights.
Yep.
And she played one of those.
Yeah.
And I think I just emailed her after that, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to send me some samples and loops and stuff?"
Okay.
And so I.
Oh yeah.
Because with my music, it's just kind of I like run guitars and synths through a shit ton of guitar effects, and then chop it up and.
And that's Eliot, right?
Yeah, and that's Eliot, which.
Now, how long you been doing that?
Probably. Jeez.
And which came first, the label or the?
I was about to ask that same question.
Eliot came first.
Okay.
Eliot came first,
like,
so that was the chicken.
Yeah.
And then the egg came after that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and so I basically just used her loops the way I would usually use, and I still did some stuff with synth, but I tried to make her violin the main sound source.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eliot came first, and I guess I've been doing that for like 5 years, I want to say.
Okay.
Now, what gives you your inspiration?
That's a big question. I don't know. I really like the idea of just creating like a sonic space or something, like a very all-encompassing thing that you can just kind of get lost in and create like almost a world that you can imagine, but it's all just sound. And the music and visuals combined are a big part of it, because it's sort of I make the sound and then basically just try and come up with like a visual representation of the sound. And I'm gonna try and start making actual short films and like scoring them and stuff, and not just have like sound and then some loosely connected thing that could be the visuals, but it's like actually like if you were to watch the film, the sound would like actually look like what's happening on
with
screen.
like a storyline, or still abstract?
I think it would probably start off being just like non-narrative.
Yeah.
That's one of the things Morgan and I are working on, and that's all very loose ideas for now. But
now, is it supposed to be like like meditational, or is it more like inspirational? Like how would you classify it?
I would meditative is probably the right word for it, because making it is very meditative for me, and I'm very much into musicians like Tim Hecker. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's definitely the biggest sonic inspiration, and he sort of does a similar thing where it's like it's just something you can zone out and escape into, and it's very much the same motivation with my stuff. So I guess it's meditative is definitely the right.
Yeah.
Now, we had this big pandemic thing going for, a couple of years now, right? How's that affected your ability to create your art?
The pandemic?
Right, yeah.
The pandemic actually is probably the reason the label exists. Because obviously nobody was able to play live, and we all just kind of stuck inside and
creating.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you could.
So, I didn't create nearly as much as I would like to say I did, because you sit inside for 2 weeks and eventually you just fall down the YouTube rabbit hole. And
yeah, you gotta really, like, a lot of people don't realize that as an artist, like, if you're artist full time, you kind of realize this, because at this point, but like when you're thrust into it and you're like, okay, now we're suddenly full time artists, you got to schedule yourself.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a job to go to, it's kind of hard to like self schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, I would really love to be like the kind of like monastic artist where I just live in a cabin like 100 miles from anywhere and just only make art, but I know that I would probably waste my time.
Do you know Monty Green?
I know the name.
He was with the band Nerve Clinic is his band. He was on the show last week. You have to look at he did the same thing. He actually moved into a log cabin and was for like months and months, and this was during the pandemic, like, because he was in New York City. And then he was like, somebody had a log cabin, so he moved into this log cabin, and like his art just became like that place, and it was like, I don't know. He was talking about it. You have to watch.
But then a couple of weeks ago we had Brian Bolansky.
Oh yeah,
Bolansky, and he moved out into a national park.
Yeah, he was camping out of his van in a national park.
Yeah. And
So,
we got another friend.
It's funny how like
Fake Zappa. He's in one of those
So it's funny how like
places too.
all of us artists are going, I want to live out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's interesting. But
so any plans for the monkeypox?
You asked me that at
Asfest, yeah.
And I'll give the same response. No funny business with any primates.
No funny business.
I guess not that I was planning on doing that anyway.
Let the primates be funny. No funny business with the primates.
They've got it covered.
We really appreciate you coming on the show and doing this.
You were awesome. Yes.
This is like the first chance we've had to like really have somebody do something live in the background like this, and it's pretty cool.
And we can't wait to see your VHS stuff too coming out.
Yeah. So let's bring in Brad. Brad, are you back there? Come on in. Because we had one more thing we wanted to talk about. Me and Brad have been talking about this, like probably grab the microphone for a second. For like over a year now. I think we've been talking about this.
Yeah.
So the idea is to do some sort of festival that celebrates the VHS culture.
And this is Brad from Bad Straples, by the way.
Yeah, good call. Sorry I didn't introduce you properly.
That's me.
Talking with Josh Anderson.
Yep.
I go under the moniker also of VHS or Die.
That's on Instagram, right?
That's the IG handle. Go check it out. Follow, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. But yeah, it's I like to do a lot of the like kind of artwork and dubbing, so you might call it a bootleg.
Yeah. Like we played some video. You used mood tapes, and you like glitched them out and then added your music or something.
Right.
Like,
yeah. That was
Genocypher.
Yeah, the Genocypher side project that I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been entertaining this idea of having like perhaps Athens' very first VHS fest.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
And we don't have a name yet. I mean, VHS Fest sounds pretty cool. It's
kind of rhymey.
You kind of
and Athens, that you could put that in there too.
Everyone likes Athens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Athens VHS Fest.
Yeah.
But you also threw out the name maybe of using your Instagram handle, the VHS or Die. That I don't know if there was already a VHS or Die festival out there anywhere.
Yeah,
but
if it's trademarked out there, we're gonna find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna cease and desist this shit.
Yeah. So, but that the point of this is that we're just in the infancy of like creating this idea, and we're looking at what some other people do and things like that. So what are the elements that you kind of like see happening at this VHS Fest?
Well, as a nerdy collector myself, I would really like to just get a lot of people together and do some tape swaps.
Yeah.
Mux has been entertaining, taking the helm on maybe getting some like
filmmakers
out here.
Yeah.
I
mean, I know that some of the stuff we play is definitely created on VHS. If not, it all looks like it's VHS because it's glitched out.
Right.
And, like we had to discuss what kind of like rules there would be for the film festival submissions. But like, I'm sure there's some filmmakers out there watching this that are going to go like, that sounds like something I want to submit to. So, I don't know. And that has to be worked out over the next year, I guess.
Yeah.
But you were talking about like more of a marketplace.
Right. Maybe have some vendors out there,
Yeah.
people that want to sell their collection.
Yeah. Sell their VHS art.
Yeah.
Or sell somebody else's that they stole.
Yeah, exactly.
But we won't need to know where you got it from.
Bootleg that shit.
Yeah.
It's art.
I had a buddy that
bootleg
wanted
art.
to do like bootleg zombie films because there's like a lot of zombie films that like never made it to release, and it would be really awesome to bootleg a bunch of zombie films on a VHS or whatever. But yeah,
that would be dope.
You know what else would be kind of cool? Just weird, but okay. So like right in the middle of some movie, you splice in a completely different movie, right? And then have that get to the good part, and then you put it back to the other one.
And just fuck with people.
Yeah.
Believe me, I have thought about putting some inappropriate. I'll do spool swaps in certain VHS tapes.
Yeah.
But I've kind of thought about putting inappropriate tapes inside of. Like Friday the 13th inside of a VeggieTales tape, and then just go donate that shit to Goodwill.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
You also you did this one project. I forget who it was for, but where you hydro dip the shell of the VHS tape.
Oh yeah, that was probably.
What was that?
Hydra did the visuals. That was for Night Shroud.
Yeah,
Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There might be something in the pipeline with that too.
Oh yeah.
So that should be on the horizon at some
point.
point.
I mean, we're looking at filmmakers, we're looking at collectors, we're looking at even musicians
we want to have like some visuals out there too. So we'd really like
some performance. Yeah. So you doing the VHS glitching visuals, like that kind of really goes with this, So yeah.
And maybe throw in some animations, because, I love Prat Man and PeePop.
Yeah.
And thanks for staying up, Prat Man. I know it's like, like 1 o'clock in the morning right now?
Yeah.
On a work night, too, yeah.
So we'll be working on this idea, I think, over the next, couple months. Are we like shooting for maybe fall or something to...
I think
what are
so.
we
We're
going to talk
like
about?
Fall time.
Oh, yeah.
So any VHS filmmakers or filmmakers in general watching, submit your work.
Yeah. Definitely submit it to us so we can just put it on the show, but also submit to the idea of being in the part of this festival. So, as like over the next couple months, we'll talk about this a lot more, and as soon as we know where we want you to submit, we'll send that information out. We'll put that out. So. But yeah. So.
Well, hey, I wanted to say thank you guys both for coming on the show, Josh Anderson.
Yeah.
And what's your band name again?
The solo project is Eliot.
Eliot.
You guys were asking me about stuff that was on the label, and I completely forgot.
Oh yeah.
Sacred Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sacred Bull.
Sacred Bull is the shit.
Yeah, Sacred Bull is the shit.
Sacred Bull is the shit.
I want some Sacred Bull music videos.
Yeah, there was did that show at Cine.
Yeah, and we did a show at Cine, where I also did that was like a pre-rendered video.
Oh, okay.
I played in the background. So
Did Gregory get a filming of that? Gregory Frederick, he's got a channel called the Athens GA Live Music, and he's like almost at every show in town capturing the shows. So
I don't think
we'll have to look
Frederick
it up.
Got our show.
Okay.
I know you got some footage.
Oh, you got some? Maybe we can like show a little bit out on the show or something.
So
yeah.
Sacred Bull is definitely the main thing we've put out along with everything else. But
And what's your record label again?
Super Carnival Recordings.
Super Carnival Recordings.
So I'm sorry to ask one more question. Why recordings and not records? Like Super Carnival Records?
Because we don't sell records.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're obsolete.
Recordings. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, we sell tapes and CDs,
Yeah.
but not records because those things are fucking expensive, and the lead times for Kindercore are absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Lead time is the amount of time you have to wait until it's kind of like Wish.com. Have you ever noticed when you order stuff from Wish.com, when you're first ordering it, you wish you could have it really quick.
Yeah.
Then you could, a couple of weeks later, you're wishing it would hurry up and get there, right? Then a few weeks after that, you wish you could remember what you ordered off of Wish.com. And then when it shows up, you wish you knew who sent it
quality.
to you. Yeah.
And then you wish you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But
So,
I wanted to thank you and
thank you
Brad.
guys.
Man, you guys are awesome. And we were talking about this off cam, but your performance on Sunday at Ass Fest, which is on YouTube, by the way, we've had like 350 people watching.
Oh yeah.
It's probably because I took my clothing.
I am thinking.
did.
Okay, so you
got
know,
all sexy.
You
Yeah,
got
it was
you kind of
sweaty,
hit two different demographics. You hit the ladies, of course, right? But you also hit the gay guys that are all into tattoos and twinks.
Yeah.
You know.
So perfect. I guess I've got that going.
Yeah, you
So,
got that. You cornered
OnlyFans
the market
next.
there. Yeah.
We're totally covering that market. We got the bears and the twinks.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. Thank you guys once again, and hope to have you back again soon.
It's been a pleasure.
All right. Let's go back to the host. 3. Yeah. Okay. So coming up next, we have a new piece from Tashi Delay.
Tashi Delay.
Deception. And I had some notes here. Hold on. I'm sorry. I lost my notes because we were
So excited with the live performance, we couldn't help ourselves.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. This was created by an Austin animator called Johnny Villarreal. Okay. And these are characters that Emily, which is the lead singer for the band Tashi Delay, she created these characters in the storyline. And then the animator out of Austin animated it. And the Tashi Delay is based out of New Orleans. Emily is British born, but she lives in New Orleans now. And I think this video might feature some of the new bandmates that she has.
Now I wonder if
in
she
the
used to live anywhere near Prat Man.
band. Oh, I don't know.
I hope she didn't move New Orleans to get away from Prat Man. I mean, Prat Man's cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the next video to come out too.
We'd have to see what city, but yeah, Pratman's in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine we had Prat Man and PeePop on the same episode?
Yeah, maybe at some point we'll get Tashi Delay on here. We'll be
that would be really cool.
Ask her about UK stuff like that. So.
All right.
All right. Well, let's watch the video, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Politician and the banker went to sea on a beautiful Desire.
They took shampoos and plenty of hampers. When was to drink a lot? Politician looked at the chart and realized that they were lost. Hey, banker, you're really not too smart. We've crossed the same ocean for days and days and days. Like to search the politician, or what is trumped up suspicion? You really are a shit, it's so confused the cops. They've been searching non-stop. Well, I'm a clever boy, you have to admit. Sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the wealthy play. And in the harbor, Turtle went straight to Barbie. Yeah, Ferraris are now his trade, his trade, his trade. Dear Baba, are you willing to sell Fernandes Ferrari or Ferrari? He will, so we drove it away to go play croquet with the bishop of Liz on the hill. Dine on caviar, they really aren't particular. They eat with a silver spoon. And when they drive their car, the diamonds take them far. They run over meager hearts. They dine on caviar, they are particular. They eat with a silver spoon. And when they drive their car, the diamonds take them far. They run over meager hearts. Politician and the banker went to sea on a beautiful Rosaria. They had money without any worries, and all they did was drain the lot.
You can find me with my eyes on the sky, guided by Polaris. Prayers answered, marriage of the rarest. Most inherent, arrogance terrorist. Inhale blades of grass excel, slowly disappearing.
Way I conduct AC, call me Nicola. Frequencies for dream machines you've been picking up. Got you spinning right round from my centripetal. Gristle from the bone when I get to straight stripping it. Intensify when I'm sending it through the soon to be blown speakers. Leaking my own vision, crystallized deep into each individual listener's ether. Sleeper cell, leaving seeds in your ears. Climb fast as I be taking over sides of massive ancient castles tucked back in shadows. Clockheads. Got this process locked tighter than iron bars across stone facades. Get stoned with God's baton dead. If life slaps me hard, then I'll drop bars with a broken jaw. Told me I got to know when to stop and count blessings. Never been one to learn my lessons. Guess I got a hard head. You can find me with my eyes on the sky, guided by Polaris. Prayers answered, marriage of the rarest. Most inherent, arrogance terrorist. Inhale blades of grass excel, so for disappearing. OCD got me focusing. Doses of dopamine overloading me when I'm smoking trees and loading these vocals. Don't you know there ain't no way to slow the speed for these uncontrollable flows taking hold of me. Lighting pine a mountainside, lightning strikes, breaks the silence of vast skies opening. Watch from each new peak I reach, turn new leaves, burn a few leaves, leaving ashes on blades of grass below my feet. See, in the cindig into concrete of broken streets, razor sharp shards of glass, gas puddle rainbows reflect to show a king bestowing these offerings on altars, altering the prophecy. Something watches me, I don't calling it, it calls on me, conjuring Karras 3 times in your mirror if you wanna see. Sound asleep with the fact that you doubted me and now bow to me. Haunt your dreams, every day is Halloween. Every day is Halloween. Every day is Halloween.
You can find me with my eyes on the sky, guided by Polaris. Prayers answered, marriage of the rarest. Most inherent, arrogance there is. Inhale blades of grass, exhale, smoke is disappearing.
That was cool, Father Karras.
That was great.
Wasn't that called Karras?
Yeah. Well, Karras. Yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Karras.
I didn't get a pronunciation.
You know,
on
he's
that.
from Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri.
Yeah. We say Missouri, but it's Missouri to them.
So that was a song called Blades of Grass.
Blades
and,
of Grass.
That I think the track was released on his debut album, which is in 2020. But I think the video is brand new.
Brand new.
And like all his videos up till now have been, or maybe not all of them, but a lot of them have been animated videos. And so this was one of the first videos that he did that wasn't animated. So.
Right, yeah.
And we're going to play another video from his next, and we've got a couple others we'll play in future episodes, but those are animated. So, but he had a little thing on this. Let's see where if I didn't lose it. He wanted to say that the lyrics of that video. This was an interesting little, like, we were talking about this yesterday. Him and his friends went climbing a mountain. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
And so, like, on top of the mountain, he wrote these lyrics. Like,
now, was this filmed on top of that mountain?
No, it was obviously not on top of the mountain.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
grass.
you said it was on the mountain. I mean, but what about? I mean, if he's
no, he just wrote the lyrics.
That would have sucked if he took a lawnmower up there. You know, like, holy shit, that's dedication.
Well, he said the lyrics are about perseverance to overcome a fear of failure in order to reach new heights. So it was kind of like inspired by climbing this mountain and being out of breath on top of the mountain, and he's like, oh, I got a song idea, and he wrote lyrics down.
Yeah.
So, you know, inspiration hits whenever.
You know, okay, so I got a kind of a mountain story.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, at one time in my life, I was residentially challenged.
Yeah.
And at the top of
homeless.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess you could call it that. Yeah. So you know, it was funny because where the homeless place was at the bottom of everywhere. So when you left there, no matter where you left,
you're going up.
You're going uphill, right? Okay,
yeah.
So at one of the top of this one hill, they had this mental health center, right?
Yeah.
So I used to tell people, you know, you might have been depressed, you know, when you were at the bottom of the hill.
You got your workout on the way up to the.
But by the time you got up to the mental health place, right? You were praying you weren't gonna die, you know, because you had to walk up that big giant mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go figure.
They say exercise helps depression.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the other video.
He says Father Karras from The Exorcist.
Well,
Nice.
I don't remember how they pronounced it in the Exorcist.
Karras, yeah.
It was Karras?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I got to that part. I started
don't remember
freaking
either.
out.
Yeah, sorry. I will have to look that up after the show and see how wrong we were.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so let's watch the next video. It's called Anything Except for Me.
Anything.
never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. With the shooting star, truly hard to recreate, kinda like the Kane, even Bates rated all movies on. Smashed every night like the Who's guitar. I'm the drop of Lucifer in the sky with diamonds on your bladder. I'm the marijuana making shit hit harder. I'm the coup de grace, sharp as a Coubaton. Rap about as hard as particle board with a cardigan on. So far from the norm, tabloids wouldn't even write a fucking article on. I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. I don't care if you can't feel my stuff, cause I feel it enough with the both of us. Pieces of shit like you I eat for lunch. Yeah, I wake up late, then I roast a blunt. Breakfast out even though it's 1, cause I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, I do. That's just something I say to sound tough. So what? So much for image, I'm about as cold as Michael Bolton. I got this killer up inside of me. I can't talk to my mama, so I talk to my diary. That's a lie, I can talk to my mama, she'll even get high with me. Ain't no rappers half as nice as me, and I don't mean as tight as me. I mean no rapper quite as polite as me. Far from bother, my salary only got 1 comma. Regardless, still sharp as ancient Coop's revolver. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be in the lodge doing lines with Laura Palmer. I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try. Yeah, I can never be anything except for me. Fail miserably when I try.
Guys, thanks to all of you, thanks for your donations. We are already in Poltava and now going to boarding school in Poltava and got a lot of presents to children. So guys, just arrived with Nikki to boarding school. Guys, thanks to you, bought all these for boarding school in Poltava.
Подходит.
Что для вас?
Опа, растерял.
Hello guys, thanks to all of you, thanks to the donation, these children are happy today. Спасибо, скажем? Давайте, 3, 4.
Спасибо.
Поняли?
All right.
We're back.
Yeah, man, that sucked that the clothespin broke.
Yeah.
Because, he was going to jam it out for like another 5 minutes. Easy.
Yeah, maybe. So that was John Fernandes and Shane Parish. Or
John Fernandes.
Parish, yeah.
Shane Parish. What was it? What was the first name again?
What?
Oh, Shane Parish.
Shane Parish.
Shane
I'm
Parish,
sorry. What did I say?
You said Jane.
Oh, Jane. I didn't mean Jane.
Yeah,
Shane.
Shane.
Okay, I couldn't see it all the way. All right, so John Fernandes and Shane Parish, and they're doing a show tonight.
Tonight? And that at Flickr, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that flyer that you can see in the background there. Yeah, thanks, Instant Smile.
Instant Smile got a dentist appointment, so good luck there with the butcher shop. I mean, Dr. Ripper.
So if you leave now from your house,
you should be able to make it down there.
You might get there just in time. Let's see, what time does it start? 8 o'clock. See.
So you'll be like about 20 minutes late,
Yeah, that's rock and roll time, 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's when things kind of get started.
Right, yeah.
Nobody...
Because at 8 o'clock, they just do the previews,
All right, but if you're missing that show tonight, another time you can catch Shane Parish is tomorrow night. That's Friday, July 22nd, at the B&B Theater.
Now, what time is that?
And that's at 6 p.m., That's over on Lexington
So you want to
Road.
get there around 5 so you can catch it early.
I don't know if you guys know about that, but the B&B Theater, that's like a movie theater, normal movie theater here in town. I forget what they used to be called, but over there on Lexington and right there by the highway. But they have bands play there now. Yeah. Huh?
That's definitely a new thing,
They
yes.
just opened up like a couple, like maybe a month or so, or something like that. Yeah, so I haven't.
Well, I heard,
and it's
that
like
the reason they were doing the band thing was just to get people, because that theater they used to play Outbreak and Contagion all the time, and we got the pandemic. They're trying to get everybody to chill and forget about those two.
But they got like hamburgers, and I think you can get alcohol at the stand. You have those chairs that are like real fancy chairs, real comfortable, and even in the like kids. Like, we're giving them a commercial. They shouldn't be a sponsor of our show, but even the kids showings, they have a playground inside the theater. Like, next to the seats, there's a big giant playground inside the theater.
So you don't have to beat your kids anymore during the movie.
Yeah, they can.
You can just send them into the play area, and they'll take care of it from there. Yeah.
So anyway, go check Shane Parish out there. Okay, the next poster is
Maximus Less Dead.
Is the
in Memories of Commune.
Mazuma Less Dead in Memories and Commune. Yeah. So
isn't it Maxima?
No, it's Mazuma.
I think that always messes me up.
Yeah,
how come the X is like a Z, but
English. It's weird.
Sorry, Pratt, man. You guys got to figure out with the Queen what's going on with that one. That must be the Queen's English.
So this is a show that's going to be happening here at Joker Gallery. That's our address, 145 Vine Street. If you want to send us fan mail or hate mail,
right?
You can send it there.
Or money.
At 7:30 on Saturday night is when the show starts. It's going to be outside in the backyard on the stage in the backyard. So.
Oh yeah. So we always do good shows out there.
Yeah. So everybody, anybody in the area, try to come out and see the Joker Gallery and
there shouldn't be any dead people involved, but
it's less dead, So
less dead. Yeah.
They might be a little bit dead.
Yeah. Dead
inside,
Yeah, dead inside.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next flyer. We've got. This is the acoustic night over at the, it's called the Mai Kai Kava Lounge.
Mai Kai Kava Lounge.
And that's on Baxter Street. So this starts at 7 p.m. and it's free. So notable names I see on the flyer, Cortez.
Oh yeah, dude, he's classic.
Yeah. So we interviewed Cortez last Stathfest. So
yeah,
and then Cassie Chantel. Also, one of the big performers of the Hip Hop Awards.
Oh, yeah.
So, Cassie.
She jammed it out, too.
So, a lot of other artists, Lisa Love, let's see, Reverend Sly David, Yodi, Izzy and Friends.
Izzy's classic, too.
So, like, did I miss any? I think that's all. Oh, Cody Hudson. Okay, so it looks like it's, like almost like a festival happening there. So
yeah,
let's see that starts at 7, so I guess it's going pretty late.
Oh, yeah.
But that looks fun. Let's go to the next flyer. We've got the Flickr show. Or no, yeah, the Scum. There you go. Scumfuck Punks.
Punks.
They're presenting a show. This is at Redline. So this is going to be happening Friday night. Or actually, it's Friday at 3 p.m. So it's
Friday at 3 p.m.
Afternoon is when things are happening. Once again, we mentioned Redline earlier. Redline's that new kind of punk DIY venue that's over there by the airport here in town.
Okay.
A lot of bands playing for that. So we're really.
Isn't that where they keep the Joker helicopter?
Oh yeah. That's where the Joker TV helicopter is stored. But if we zoom in on the flyer, one of our good friends, the Nick and Tandy Show.
Nick and Tandy Show,
will be at that show. So we look forward. We've been talking with Nick and Tandy about doing something here on Joker Joker, and they've got some ideas that they're mulling over right now. So
when they're ready to come out, jam out, we are ready to put it on.
So and that once again, that's by the Scumfuck Punks.
The Scumfuck Punks
presents. So maybe we're getting in trouble for saying fuck so many times on the show. Okay, next flyer. We've got it's another Redline. We mentioned this one already because Cacti Lights are playing. Zoom in on that flyer so we can see it. It says on the flyer Cacti Nights or Cacti Nights.
Right.
I think that might be a typo because I was corrected by Cacti Lights, and they said that they spell their name with an L, lowercase L, Cacti Lights. So,
but they're from Japan. I didn't know they could pronounce L's.
Yeah, so.
Or maybe it was ours they can't pronounce.
So all the really good shows
we'll have to ask them when they come on.
Seem to be happening over there at the Red Line.
Oh yeah, over on Winterville Road. What's that? 1958 Winterville Road.
And that's like a suggested donation kind of place. So like if you can. Any donations help the traveling bands, but they're not. I'm sure they're not going to be bad stickler about that.
Yeah, they don't mind the people that are kind of light in the paycheck. But if you have some extra, believe me, these guys could use it.
Exactly.
They're coming from Japan. I mean, come on.
All right, and that's all the flyers we have, I think, right? Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah, that's all the flyers we
have.
I
wanted to mention, like we had today on the show, we had Jay Anderson. From Eliot. So we wanted to kind of mention all the artists that we're going to be having on the show over the next month or so. We have Cacti Lights is going to be here.
Cacti Lights.
July 28th. That's next week.
July the 28th, yeah.
And then after that, August 4th show, we have Noose coming in. And Noose is an artist that me and my band, we've been friends with for a very long time. We've toured together and stuff. And so he comes in every once in a while, and we do sort of a residency here. He'll be here for up to a week sometimes. And my band, Rat Babies, and Noose get together and record songs and write songs together. And we release them. They're not released yet. But they're going to be released under the moniker NARB, N-A-R-B.
NARB.
Noose and Rat Babies. But also NARB has its own meaning. You have to look that up. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
I'll let that be a surprise. And then, let's see, August 11th, June Star. They're from Maryland. They're going to be here. They're going to be on tour coming through.
Nice.
August 18th, Andy Dale Petty from North Carolina. Then... let's see, we have another show happening August 19th here at the studio, so we'll mention that more as we get closer to it. But we've got a couple shows coming up here, live in-person shows. So if you're in the area, try to come out to the Joker Gallery, see those. And then Brasher Media is going to be here August 25th. Brasher Media has been doing a lot of filmmaking and film projects with bands filming their music videos, stuff like that here in town.
Convict Julie, I think, did
Exactly.
something with Thrasher.
I believe so. BYV Trub did some stuff.
Yeah, he's at classic.
And all those guys. So they're going to be here. We're going to talk to him. He might have some new stuff out that we're going to show too. So we'll see. And then September 1st, we got Jackson from Pine Till Palms, and Rozzy King will be in the studio live. And they're going to be doing a little collaborative thing live on the show. And then the final last thing I want to mention, Chris Shue. We've played a lot of Chris Shue
classic
on our show. He's a filmmaker and an artist, and junk seller. He does. I don't know if you've seen his videos. He has these videos where he goes in and he buys a storage unit.
Yeah,
and then he resells everything out of that storage unit. So, and he's always.
Now you had to mention that because I had one of my storage things that got repoed and sold off, and
maybe Chris.
Well, who
got
knows?
it.
Maybe he bought it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So we're gonna be doing a birthday show for him here at the studio, and that's August 21st. So we're gonna have Instant Smile playing and more to be announced. So. As we get closer to those dates, we'll have more information. So I guess that's
well, that was we've had a pretty good show, man, and I love all the animations. I'm a big Inspector Gadget fan, so that was actually really cool.
The
PeePop, yeah.
And once again, in the background, what you're seeing is Jay Anderson from Super Carnival Recordings. Also, Eliot is his solo project name.
Right.
So we've got links in the description to find more from him. And we were talking with Brad earlier about...
Yeah, but, we had Brad on the show, too, from Bad Straples.
Yeah, VHS Fest or
That's
whatever
going to be
it's
coming
gonna
up,
be called.
so you'll have to stay tuned to watch all of that.
And if you guys, have any ideas for that, we're open to, just suggestions or whatever.
One last reminder.
Yeah.
We are waiting for you guys to submit your stuff.
The promo challenge.
The promo challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
So, make sure you put that in there. We've already got some submissions already, and they are really good.
So create a 15 to 30 second video that's promoting Joker TV, what it means to you, what you think it's about. We're actually talking about using these as real commercials.
That could be a possibility.
For
yeah.
Joker out there, like Facebook advertising or YouTube advertising.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's going to be a lot of fun. So.
And I wanted to thank our expert behind the controls, Mr. T-Chud.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mux Blank for hosting all of the excitement.
Well, yeah. And Ricochet, thank you very much for helping me host.
All right.
And thanks for our guest, Brad
Straples,
and Josh Anderson. Thanks for coming in and joining us. And all you guys watching, thanks again. I guess we'll throw in a little subscribe, like, and share. All that BS, that helps the show. So you guys help us get the word out there.
All right, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye.